Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there. All right, everybody, let's get us in this piece. As you know, it is how do we say this? It's been a week. As you know, I was out of town trying to recharge a little bit, and we are kind of left with a lot to cover, but trying our best to make sure it's within a palpable, consumable, not to be here too long so I don't lose my mind, they don't lose their mind format. It's your boy Matty-Rants with Bleeker, and we're about to get into Project Runway Season 22, Episode 3 and 4 today. Hey, Bleeks.
Oh, hi. How's it going, everybody? I'm tired as hell today, man. I don't even know.
It's been a dream. I love how I come back in town and I'm like, you know what, recharge, but then the week hits me.
I'm tired now. Yup.
But glad to have you here, and of course we are going to do not so much a speed run but more so a meat and potatoes, get to the looks, wrap this kind of up sort of situation, because Project Runway, and Bleeker and me were texting about this, has been kind of Bleak. You want to jump? I don't even want to start and say it, but you know where I'm going.
I feel as though we are in a crisis in how this format is set. The way that this format is set is for somebody who's trying to drop an entire competition show for Netflix or Amazon and things like that. Look at how white I am, y'all. The white background making me look like a ghost. But the whole format is bad. It's bad. I shouldn't have to sit there and wait every single week just to see who goes home. You should be hyping me up for the next one. You should be hyping me up for the next thing. I should be ready to go and ready to fucking play. Every episode, I'm like, ugh, here we go again. I don't even know when the episode's ending to know like when to take my screenshots. I don't know. Nothing.
The to be continued is so too tired, if you will. I am like, oh my God, just tell us who's going home. A lot of us are already picking it anyways. And then when you do choose somebody who doesn't need to go home, it's kind of like, okay, so you keeping this person here for storyline, like obviously. But I'm with Bleeker. Like, mind you, I did a back-to-back, if you will, with Project Runway. So I kind of felt the to be continued to be less tiresome because it was
I
like
watched
a
it
day
back to back
later.
too, hoping that maybe, and I still was annoyed.
Yeah, and that was the point I was about to make, is that
Yeah.
it just continued to be a little like, okay, so you could have just told us this week who was going home, and then we'd been fine. Like, I don't know why we have to wait each and every week for that to happen. And then, do you want me to know anyone's name? Do you really
No.
want us to know anybody's name? Because that's what I still am confused by a couple of people. Joseph McCrae has the luxury of being there twice, so I'm gonna know that one. That's brandable. But
Well, also there's a unique persona and outlook to it, but we'll get there too.
yeah. So we're gonna get through these episodes today, and again, we appreciate you for tuning in to this live. Do us the favor of hitting that like button, share, and subscribe if you are new to this channel. Welcome. To give a light schedule of sorts for what is about to happen this weekend going into Monday. It will be tomorrow, Canada's Drag Race All-Stars Episode 4 review and recap. That reaction is already on Patreon. Then Sunday, it'll be Drag Race Down Under versus the World. That reaction will be available tomorrow on Patreon. And then also Monday will be Drag Race Latino Royale. That reaction will be available on Sunday. Whew. So,
Are you
those...
tired yet? That sounded exhausting.
It is what it is. So those episodes that I will be covering will be at 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, and 12:30 p.m. Pacific Time on this channel. Lies, because tomorrow, Saturday, that one will be much earlier. I actually have a packed day Saturday outside of YouTube. So I will be live around 12 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow to talk about Canada's Drag Race All Stars. But those other two will still be at the 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll have a little pause after that, and then we'll be picking back up again on Friday with Bleeker for Project Runway next week. So I'm just taking it for what it is. We're just playing catch up right now, and then we'll have an actual schedule from Friday through Monday, and then it'll be perfectly fine. So giggity giggity boop. There we go. A lot to cover on the channel. Y'all have asked for a lot of these shows. I also cover a lot of this on Patreon. So make sure you tune into the Patreon for those reactions, including other shows like X-Men 97 for $3 a month. My Linktree link is available in the About section, bookable on Cameo, merchville at trackingmerch.com. And I do have a P.O. box available if you want to send anything through Ramp Pack Mail. I forgot to check it today. I will try to get to it tomorrow. Bleeker, social media is somewhere they can follow and support you.
I am the worst person alive when it comes to doing Instagram, but my Instagram is itsbleekerxo. My Twitter is itsbleekerxox. My Venmo is the same as my Instagram. You're gonna see me yapping a lot more on Twitter. And I apologize in advance for any drop-ins we have as far as a particular band leader's members of his cult following. I have stirred up a bee's nest recently.
Oh, social
Oh, he's
media.
going. No, he's going. The man, the.
Well, listen, yeah, y'all saw me take my little break, and then I just said pictures and out. I didn't even stay to scroll. I was so good on my trip. I said, "Here's a picture of me. Here's a video of me."
So you
And
don't know what's
see
going
it.
on with the man that I. Oh.
No, this will definitely be a after show conversation, if you will, and I would love to know what is.
If y'all are on my feed, you know about it already, but
We will definitely get there. Ooh, Scandalous Ashleys. That's from a TV show that some of you remember because you were good people and you were around when cartoons were something. Speaking of us getting into things that we felt didn't, you know what? We're gonna drag a couple outfits just so we're clear. Just so we're
oh, and
so
it's gonna be extra from me because we know where what I'm gonna say. We know,
clear.
Maddie. I think you know what I'm gonna say.
There's a lot I'm gonna unpack, if you will. I felt like Law, and when people are like, he's a little too harsh, I'm like, he needs to be yelling at some of these folks. But
No, literally, I don't know how he's dealing with it. Really.
because ew, disclaimer: this program is for entertainment purposes. And content is not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. And all opinions expressed by Matty-Rants and program participants are still the personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Please do not be rude. Grab your libations and strap in. We're a little bit of a talker. You're going to be here for, it's 2 episodes. If we can get this done in 90 minutes, we're going to get like platinum trophy PlayStation
No, we
style.
deserve cookies.
Yeah, 2 hours is really where I feel we're gonna hit the mark. But if we do 90, we did our job today. That's what I'm just gonna say. If we did 90 today, I think we can handle the world, Bleeker. But don't post any spoilers in the chat if you feel uncomfortable after doing this program. Consume some Activia and go have yourself a good body in a pooch. Wet wipes that are flushable, but make sure your irrigation system can handle it. I thank you. God bless all of you and the rest of you. And Rob, thank you so much for the first super chat of the day. Maddie, your shirt and Bleeker's hair are bringing the joy today. Well, thank you. Another shirt I did not get to wear on my trip, but was purchased. The only reason is because it's a little bit bigger than I expected. However, the shirt's fucking fabulous, in my opinion.
It looks so good.
Thank you. And we're somehow still keeping this hair together, even though I feel it's falling apart. But yeah.
I think it's great. Why? Is it like coming out at ends or anything?
I can see the things you
Well,
can't.
I'm not up close, so it's
I
like
know, but
obviously like
it definitely went through the ocean. As I was calling the
mhm.
ocean to my friends, I was like, "Are y'all ready to jump into Ursula's poop receptacle?" That's what I was referring to the ocean as.
Not fish poop in there.
I mean, let's be kind of clear. I snorkeled and it was wonderful. It was beautiful, y'all. I got to see some of the most gorgeous fish. I saw an eel going through the rocks. I was there. I was in another planet. But let's be real. When I got back up and I realized to myself when a gulp of salty water got in my mouth, I just knew there was some fish poop that somehow got in my body, along with maybe some plankton that died a horrible, horrible death in my gut. And then I thought later, wow, wow.
If you
Swallow
swallow
fish
any of
poop.
that, you're in trouble.
And you know what's crazy? I didn't have what they say when you drink the water out there, the does. And so that was great. I felt like I was truly a part of, hey, I can come back here and it was my second time. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. No, it was honestly fun, but I still thought to myself, wow, because I accidentally did take a gulp. I was snorkeling and my thing came loose and I was like, oh no, but it was still interesting. Shout out to the one fish that actually swum up, dapped my hand. I was like, "Oh my god, this is
Dapped you,
crazy!" It
dapped you
it,
up.
it was a blackfish too, but it had like a yellow
No,
lining on it as well. I forget the name of it specifically, but it like rolled up and said, "Bah." I said, "Wait a minute!" I said, "Hold up."
Chat. One of my favorite things that Maddie does is he assigns ethnicities and
It
whatnots and
was a
backgrounds to
blackfish. It
animals,
was a
and
blackfish.
it's so very funny to me. And
Was it
it's my
purple?
favorite. I know. I believe you. I believe you.
Oh, it was a
I
black.
just think it's. I love it.
Swear to God, it was black.
You're like, oh, my thing is, I know your line of thinking. That's why you're like, it was a blackfish that dabbed me up, and then turned on me immediately. We're supposed to be friends.
But no, it just tapped me and then flew. I was like, come back. We were just talking. I was so mad I didn't have my camera for that moment. But like, yeah, it was the key. I was here for it. And also shout out to Virata Adventures for that because they were able to take so many shots of us. They did drone footage and all this extra things. And then when we were snorkeling,
A large, dang.
right, Miss Mama, who was taking the photos, dives underneath with the camera, taking the pictures while we were snorkeling under. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Oh my god!" We had to tip her because it was like, "Sister, you went above and beyond with the
Well,
photo."
yeah.
So it was a wonderful excursion experience. And if you're ever gonna take Puerto Vallarta up for a trip, ask me for the things to do. I know a couple of excursions you can get good deals on and have actual like a key of a good time. So got you. And restaurants to go to and ones to avoid. Because there is one to avoid. And we unfortunately had one restaurant experience. Our
Is
first
it
one
the
for
one
free.
that you didn't? Well, wait, did you steer away from the one that you didn't want to go to?
No, it was this one that we kept walking by every day and never gave a chance. And then we finally said, you know what? We're gonna go in. And we were right. The one we always go to was always good. It never knocked. Shout out to Republic. You were the best restaurant. Mwah, wonderful food. God bless the service. We paid in pesos. That's all they take over there. It was everything. This other one was like across the street. I'm not gonna say the name, but it was across the street. The staff was wonderful. The food, it was for the Americans, is all I'm gonna say. Yeah,
Oh,
Republic
I
had the
love
they had the
those. Not
authentic
like
food.
love as in like the
Yeah,
food, but I think it's interesting.
it gave for the girls off the plane. If that makes any sense, like we just got off the plane and
Well,
we're
you're
not
not ready to do
ready.
the adventure part yet.
We're
You're just
not
trying to get something to settle your
totally. The
tummy.
sun hasn't touched my skin yet. I haven't put any SPF on. I feel my full radiation tees, like that girl. And it was like, no. And so the other restaurant I'm talking about, baby, I'm going to give you my one dish I kept getting when I was going there. It's called the quesadilla. And y'all know what birria is when it comes to
Mm.
beef. But think of it. Oh my God.
Think of it an au jus sandwich, but
It's a
Mexican.
corn tortilla, okay, and it's deep fried in the consomme that they use with the birria in that bitch with the queso. It's the Chihuahua cheese, mama. Okay, so it's
Ch-
on there. It's on there.
Chihuahua. She said
onion, cilantro, like a regular street taco, right? But the consomme is available for your consumption, baby. Every bite, crunch, stew, drip, boo. I was good. God was good. And my drink of choice, a ginger margarita. Who said what? Think of a Moscow Mule, but in a margarita form with tequila. How much was my meal? Are you ready for this in
cheap,
USD dollars? I'm gonna
cheap,
gag you. I'm gonna gag
cheap.
you. $15.
I knew it.
What? 15
You
for
hardly
all
ever
of
have to,
that. I
you
was
hardly ever have to
gagged.
spend nothing out there. When I was at Puerto Rico, I was able to stay there for a month and hardly spend nothing. And I was out there just helping the community, and so I got fed half the time.
Hmm. I'm gonna give y'all a bigger key because we were in a group. They said when you buy one meal, the other meal is half off. This is 6 of us at a table. 3 meals full price. The other 3 were half off. We had a time. And it was authentic and it was good and the service was great and the staff was funny, cool people, all that kind of good stuff. It was worth it. So yeah, if that's one restaurant I'm going to recommend you go to while you're out there, please pay in pesos. They do not take cards. It's Republic. All
As
right.
most things should be out there.
They still do the other way for specific.
I know, but that's to cater to, you know.
Yeah, it was easier at times to use the card because pesos sometimes were
That's fine.
difficult to
I'm talking
get.
about like sometimes people will try and pay in American cash and then like make it a big deal. But like you know those type of people.
They kind of like it sometimes, and that was depending upon where we were specifically because of the conversion rate. But it
Mhm.
just depended. I'm not gonna say do that, y'all, but it depended like where we were. Like
Depends.
if you tipped somebody like after like say the excursion, you gave them the USD, they'd be like, "Thank you," because they about to go whoop, wrap that up, and that bitch is gonna be good in the peso department. But not fully recommended. I recommend converting your money over before you get there, like we do every time we get off the plane. Boom, convert it, get a certain amount in pesos. The card's only for emergencies. Go on from there. But all right. Sorry. I'm still reeling on my trip. And again, I'm going to post some videos. Y'all saw my thighs getting wrapped up. Shout out to Ivan. Thank you. He knew what he was doing. I recommend it. It was worth every peso. But we need to talk about these 2 episodes and what I feel is a rush job of a decent show. But
You
Bleeker,
should just had 10 people on. Like really what's
we do need to give somebody some love. Hold on. Shout out to Jeffrey Kelly. He was in the
mm,
comment section. Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
gagged me. I thought, wait, Jeffrey. This is me, Jeffrey. When I saw it.
Listen, also, I was proven right with that pretty privilege this week. I felt it. I felt that pageant queen.
We needed it. We needed it to happen low key.
And
I
I'm
was
saying
like,
that as a compliment. He's very nice to look at. Like,
there's also at least a perspective where when we have storytelling, when it comes to individuals, Jeffrey makes sense to be there versus the I come from this and then this. And we're going to talk about some of the looks that were presented here because I also felt like, yeah, Jeffrey shouldn't have gone home. And I did feel
I got some words
Bleeker.
about Sierra too.
I
Like,
felt, oh, I felt Bleeker's heels click when a certain individual went home. Mine did because I was like, thank you. We don't have to see them damn looks again all over again. Then they came back for no reason and
the
low key
second they said the
sabotage.
challenge.
I
The
said, why?
second they said the challenge, I said, okay, bye, girl.
I said, but why are we making her a model and then making these people change the entire body type? I
You
said,
wanna
girl,
know
I don't like
why?
that.
Because they don't gotta pay another person now. They don't gotta file another set of paperwork
But
now.
like that should
She
apply to
shouldn't have done
everybody.
that.
Then that I did not care
Mhm.
for. It
I
felt a
did not
little
care for
bit
that.
like how
They took
come
advantage of that poor little Mormon girl. No
those 2
offense.
got a pivot and these 2 hold on and then let me get into Miss Mama coming up in there in body makeup. That was
Mhm.
crazy. So now they have to redo their girl. I thought to myself, okay, y'all, I'm trying to catch my breath because wouldn't they have been told this before they got there? Like, okay, we're gonna get to episode 4, but episode 3, Bleeker, we knew, we knew, we knew they're gonna keep B. It's for whether the
It's
votes
they
matter.
loved that little drama. They loved the little like thing.
I still
And
think.
that's how you want to know, I've been sitting on this theory. I think that they've planned it this whole time.
Mm.
Like, this does not feel like manufactured drama. And that's why I think it's very funny that Jeffrey was like, so anyways, you were saying that he was your assistant, because like he knew it was staged.
I
He's like,
mean,
fine, if we're gonna put on the play, put on the play.
because
Like,
like we're not about to sit here and get quiet because this girl sat over here, bitch. You're gonna have to speak up.
yes. So
Speaking of
like, it's just a
which,
continuation. This is the second half of the play.
it also has been giving that energy towards Joseph McCrae, who ends up calling you out in the next episode, and you end up getting got, which I thought was very interesting. But like, the girls need to be humbled a tad bit because the pie is cooked. And the thing is, B gets on my nerves every now and then, more so than I wish he would. But him staying did make sense from, I guess, the storytelling point. But I wanted to see what Bao had, to be honest with you. That's who my vote would have went for. I just wanted to see what she was going to give. I'm sorry. I felt bad for her. The votes weren't in her favor, and there was all this drama. This baby pretended to faint. Girl, I was not mad you were leaving, Danny. No shade. But the
I
button
think
backed.
that her aesthetic is more suited to like a costuming situation, because a lot of what she does is very niche, and a lot of what she does is already like a market capitalized in the fashion world with like things like Delara and all that stuff. Like, it's
Or at
a
least an
lot.
indie project that we all saw on TikTok, maybe. Good job, Danny. Bye, Danny. We got a button bag. Ooh, in the NFL. Who they have to create a capsule collection based off of an NFL's team.
Who is this challenge for, by the way? The audience, the producers,
Well,
the teams, the Sierra of it all,
I
or
believe maybe Disney ABC, who would be the ones that are going to show the Super Bowl, have something to do with that, and Freeform being a part of the Disney ABC
wait,
umbrella.
they don't show the Super Bowl though, right? Isn't it
They do.
CB? Is it ABC?
No, Disney got the rights now.
But
With
Disney's ABC. That's what I'm saying. Is so it's they show
yes.
it on ABC. I can't ever remember the network because it's just all anybody
Yeah,
talks
because
about.
Disney
So,
owns ABC. Yeah, so they run it now. They basically have it because it used to be Fox at one point in time, and then it was CBS, and now it's supposed to
well,
be.
it's technically like Viacom owns all of them,
Well,
really.
yeah, but the point, yes, is that they own it, so that's why it's there. So
Yeah.
it does make sense. Now they do ask them, and this was something I'm like, look at these 3 points, designers: boundary pushing, editorial, wearable art.
But we're supposed to do this with the NFL. Okay.
3 things. That is the brief. All right. Because I have to take Bobby's side this week because I was over here like, you want to make an outfit for an NFL wife? Um, okay. Now she's super excited because, she has a boyfriend. They live in Philadelphia. They're big fans of football. So this is like, oh my God, right up their alley. Now, they have to volunteer to be leaders, but because more than 4 people do this, they now have to pick from the button bag and see who ends up being a leader. Bobby is the only one that doesn't get chosen. The people that were chosen were Joseph McCrae, Brian, Andre, who I didn't understand why they wanted to be a leader in the first place for this specific challenge. I was like, you want to be a
Because
leader?
if you win, you get the big props, basically. But it's just weird that you
Like,
wouldn't want to throw yourself in front of the bus without having like a solid plan.
and it's tickets to the like Super Bowl, which again are extremely expensive, but also like, I mean, you really want to go see that? Like, I would go just because I played football a long time
I'd
ago.
sell that
But
stuff in a heartbeat, man. Watch
get
me.
a lot of money for that. Get so much money for that ticket. But I had these all down. Yes, I'm sorry. It's Jeffrey, Andre, Bobby, Brian, and Joseph, who end up being captains with sorry, Bobby ends up not being the captain. She was a bit pissed about that, but that's her business. When Brian picked B, do you want to break that down a little bit? Because here's okay. I'm gonna say something brave. I
I'll
thought
probably back you up.
something about the whole antagonizing of they're my assistant and they're underneath me bit, and then they become the team captain, and then they're the first to go, and then you choose them to basically be a part of your team. And then something, the visual behind that bothered me to a little, just a little bit. And this is why I like Brian's bubble getting popped several times over the course of these two episodes. This the thing they're doing, and I'm not trying to say it specifically, but it looked weird for me. The visual of you doing that to be when you just had a day 2 weeks ago, and then you just also made a big deal about them being some fucking ass assistant and being like this. Oh, she was just my underling. I don't know, Bleeker. You want to touch a little more down on that? I just want.
I mean, I'll say it. It's very caste system. I don't know, man. Like, what are you doing?
And sort of pushing it a little bit. Just a little bit, like you're pushing it a little bit, and it feels a little odd, and you might need to calm down on that.
Especially because I would understand it if B was coming back at him, right? But B is never coming back, right?
He's very
silent. Yep, he's very silent assassin. I'm gonna do my thing. You do your thing. You could talk all the nonsense you want to talk, and then I'm going to keep doing my thing. So Brian is still trying to pull strings. Whether B is in it or not, that part I can't factor. But Brian has an agenda. Yeah, there's an agenda.
Brian knows B is actually very talented too. They even mentioned that. But like B and Bleeker are saying, it's giving like know your role. And I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Now, Joseph, when you picked everybody black, I said, no, wait a minute. This is me. I said, wait a minute. I said, you got Raheem and then you got Aaron. I said, hold on. If y'all win this, I will be bagged.
But if you lose,
they're going to try to come at you hard. I needed them to win this one so fucking bad. It was not even funny. I screamed. I screamed this episode. I was like, oh my God, they actually did it. Yes. But like, this was kind of a team. It was a very interesting team. I was like, oh, you got some different perspectives up in here. It just all kind of makes sense the way this would work out. But for it to be everybody like, say what? I said, Joseph, this lady. Now, Elizabeth has to be with Brian and B, and she is concerned of the power pool dynamic of that all. Andre picked Bobby and Jude. I apologize.
Nick Cave Jr. to you.
You know what? You're so right. Or Timothy Chalamet, but like it's
Tomothy Shablagoo.
And that's a South Park reference. Shablagoo. That's
Shablagoo is my favorite.
Coon and Friends episode.
Shablagoo is
Berry Crunch. What was his name again? Zassaroth. You are from the planet Mintberry. I have to watch that later. Oh my God.
The amount of times we get off topic.
Kitty was gagged. I'm sorry. Kitty was so gagged. He was like, hold up. I'm a cereal. I'm a whole bit. No, baby. This man is a bowl of cereal personified with power. This is bullshit.
Maddie, I am super cereal. We have to get on topic. It's super cereal.
You're right. But I will recommend that South Park episode too.
No, it's so good.
The Coon and Friends is quite the stupidest way of them making fun of the Marvel franchise and series, if you will. I would highly recommend watching that. Okay, back to this. The teams are all together and they have to choose, of course, their captains, if you will, the football teams that they're going to be using their color palette with, right? Okay, so going first, we have Brian choosing the Atlanta Falcons. Red, black, and white. Okay, those were my school colors. Workable. We'll see what goes there. Not bad. I'm sorry. No shade. And me wanting to pick the Texans just for shits and giggles, but also me thinking red, white, and blue. When Jeffrey chose the New York Giants, I was a little concerned. I said,
Blue and red are so corny most of the time. It's like putting green and red together. It's corny most of the time. You're either going to get America or you're going to get some sort of patriotic something or other.
I always
Like it's
receive it as American Girl doll tees when I think of those colors. It's in that box, and that one dead-eyed looking doll is sitting there, possibly going to steal your
Don't
soul.
you talk about Molly like that. She's special and has a lazy eye.
Look, Molly can have all the books she wants to, but she ain't got nothing on my sister. What was her name? That story was so sad. Runway,
Oh, the one that's supposed to be like the mini Harriet Tubman.
Yes.
Oh my
yes.
God! Wait! No! I knew exactly who you're talking
Okay,
about.
the millennial is screaming out of us right now, y'all, because back in the day, a lot of these new kids have no clue
Fucking
about
Addie Walker. You remember Addie Walker and they had her all nappy in the book at some point. I was like, why would they do
this? Is too much, and those books would be why I had to read.
Have you seen Modern Addie? They made her up.
No.
They go look up American Girl doll Addie, Addy.
I'm gagged that's still going as
and her new one. She's got micro braids and shit. It's cute.
Okay, wait a minute.
It's cute.
Listen, red, blue, and white will always be patriotic because like 5 country flags share those colors exactly. Speaking of which, your PFP babe, red, white, blue.
I think it's like it's so cute.
It's good. It's okay, right? I was like, hold on. I also was getting a little My Hero Academia tease. Shout out to Todoroki, whatever that boy's name is, with his daddy on fire and his mama on ice. Anywho, thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate you for being here. We're about to get back on topic right now. We want you to hit that like button because we're getting back on topic right now. And
we were just being American by promoting an American company.
This
American
is what happens,
doll.
When you eat processed foods, you have conversations like this. But yeah, get in the comment section and talk about these 2 episodes. We're on episode 3 right now. And because I forgot to say this, you want to drop a tippy poo in anybody's jars, please and thank you for your boy and one of your favorite other people's hosting with the most, and please and thank you. It is paypal.me/Matty-Rants, Cash App $92924, and Venmo-Rants, with Bleekers being it's BleekerXo at Venmo. Correctamundo. I've got it memorized now. That's right. I have Omega. No, let's go. All right. So New York Giants is exactly where it's supposed to be. I was going to tell you the supplement, but I would have been lying. So
this
now
is such a good pick.
This would have been one of mine.
This or the Steelers. This or the Steelers. Rabbit.
Ooh.
Good colors.
Black.
And you can do something sleek because it's Jaguar.
Oh.
Why did no one hardly anyone implemented the mascot? And then they have the animal one after this, but whatever. It's fine.
Now this baby wanted to do the Philadelphia Eagles for her my man. And I said, okay, now look at these 2. Baby, look at this man. Bitch, hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta talk about people.
I never seen a sporting event in his life. Look at him.
Look at feminine Freddie from fucking Scooby-Doo, bitch. Okay.
Stop. Leave his little ascot alone.
Baby, are you gonna solve some mysteries with the rest of the Scooby gang? Yes. Now this one over here look like
that's Shaggy. That's Shaggy if he got a job and cleaned up.
Shaggy looking for a job.
And Velma, she actually let a woman turn her out.
Velma went to art school. Shaggy
and finally got turned.
Is over here trying to get. He's at a temp company, trying to find work over there. And listen, Fred finally gave up on Daphne and found his true calling.
Daphne's married to a senator somewhere. That's why she's not here.
That's right. She actually
and obviously Scooby has died. I'm sorry. He's a dog.
Obesity.
Did you hear Scooby had diabetes? Oh my God.
I mean, listen, guess who caused it? Why do you think Shaggy's
so
looking
many
for a
snacks.
job? Why
so many snacks
for a job? Look at him with this jacket and this combination. God bless this man. Philadelphia Eagles. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of boring. You're gonna get stuck with white.
There's black.
But also, like, do you think that they could have gone with something that wasn't like these colors were already picked by another team? If you think about it, this is just,
Kinda.
it's the inverse of the Panthers.
Correct, except this is a little more green. Like the Panthers has more of a bluer
Well,
tint. This one's more
yeah,
of a
but it's
green, but
like,
it's true. I agree
yeah,
with you. It's
we're
basically the
splitting
same.
like Miranda Priestley hairs with that one, with
Apples and oranges.
cerulean
A
versus
little bit of,
turquoise.
yeah.
It's they're picking I would want to do something so drastically different from another team, though, wouldn't you? Like,
Mm-hmm.
pick some wild ass colors.
I thought the football moment was kind of funny though.
The fact that they kept in the fact that he goes, "You can't throw." Also, is it just me, or when he was at the earlier part of the episode when he was pulling names out of the, or no, pulling votes out of the bag, he's like, "All right, B, bow," but like he's over it too. He doesn't like this format either. He doesn't like this
Okay.
format either.
Also,
He
like when
seemed so annoyed.
the decisions that were made for specific teams that were chosen to, and some of the Christian commentary, which is really, I'd be like,
I would quit. I'd quit everything I was doing and rip it up. Rip it up.
I do love that the way that they went through this is honestly, this was my preferred speed run of an episode because it was a group challenge, but you could tell the focal point here was this team, baby. When I tell you all kinds of beige was going through.
When I tell you this girl is the product and victim of sleep deprivation on this show, this poor girl. Because she was solid as a rock the other challenges, right? But she had to have been tired as hell. She was crying down.
We're going to have to bring Andre into this because our favorite Tim and Freddie was really doing the most to make sure his point of view was the only point of view when the assignment said to go big. The assignment said to go avant-garde, to do something different, editorial. He goes, we're going to dress the wives, sellable garments, ready to wear.
Did you okay, so I have a theory on why he was pushing for that, because he's normally not like that. Like the last couple of challenges, right? He's not he's been more of like an avant-garde, not the usual woman. Do you think that maybe he heard at some point that Sierra was in the building? Because why would he say wives specifically? He didn't say like at home wives. He said like players' wives, like team wives.
And I thought, why? Why would you do?
And the challenge was avant-garde, so it just feels like he was trying to cater to Sierra, which is weird. Because like whether you pick that client up or not, they're not technically the client; they're a guest client.
And Christian saw it too. Christian was like, so we all need to pivot because this is different. And Bobby was clearly frustrated with the whole bit because it's like, I'm trying to tell this man what they want to do. And they're saying that I'm not, I'm being difficult. I'm not trying to be difficult, but I want to fucking win this shit. And then you've got, Brian, they're apparently working as a great team and B's trying to be a good player and they're doing their best now, but it's really Bobby and Andre.
And while we're on that team, B is the only one doing anything actually technical on that team.
It's crazy that Brian really threw that out there and thought they were going to win, but
okay, if you really thought that was a thing, like, oh, he's so good, you aren't on a team together, you're together, but like if he does better than you and you can't keep up, you have to, that's the downfall for every group challenge. Okay, don't pick the best person, don't pick the worst person, pick the middle ground, because somebody's going to be terrible and not edit properly, and somebody's going to over edit and do too little. You will be Baby Bear sitting in the middle just right.
I just did not like how this conversation went down and a little bit of the gaslighting that was happening. I understand Bobby was frustrated and there was a little bit of words that were crossed. I can see the frustration. You as a team leader, though, the way you were playing into, there's a way you got to talk to people right now. There's just a way you got to do this, that, and the other. And it's the way that you're coming off. And they're like, so you're saying that I'm, being this and the other. Well, not necessarily, but necessarily. And they're having a moment of complete frustration. And instead of sort of like actually breaking away from what you're doing, having that one-on-one, so that way you can just wrap it up and going on, you just kept doing what she was doing and let that lady crash out. I did not like that.
The
I was like,
team challenges, like, and this is for Drag Race, this is for every single show you have ever watched. Every single challenge that is a group challenge is the production team trying to see if you work well with others. If you don't work well with others, why would they throw a contract at you? They're going to have to control what you do for the first couple of years of that contract. Why would they want to deal with a loose cannon who can't handle an atelier?
and you certainly can't lead a team of people when you're trying to put a collection together that you've got to sell. Like,
How many of y'all are at your job and your manager takes all the credit and doesn't stick up for you? That feels like shit. You quit. You quit. You either quit or you narc on your manager or you don't help them.
I would have liked to have seen Bobby be the team lead of this.
She would have been really good. And
I
if she
think
hadn't been so sleep deprived and upset, because I think she was still upset from the whole not getting the team lead and then
yeah,
not
she is
seeing
definitely
right.
salty about it. And it's
She's on something.
Andre's, not to say that it was intentional, but it felt almost salt in the wound kind of moment of like, come on and do that. It was very passive at the same. It's like, baby, we're not communicating on a level of what is cohesive for these looks. It's now I'm just gonna be making my own thing. And so I felt bad for the Bob. I was like, oh, this is, yeah, y'all are in trouble. I'm sorry, y'all are in trouble. But Chloe, I knew it was your time to go home. The end. I don't have more to say.
The second that I saw NFL challenge, I said, bye bye, girl. She can't do Chloe at Chloe.
It's Coachella girl doesn't exist there. So yeah, I was like, I'm afraid not. But again, this one has a lot to say about Joseph McCray. Oh, how sweet this will be. The NFL-inspired capsule collection runway is at hand.
And love this look she has on.
She did. She looked gorgeous. With Heidi Klum, La Roche, bone straight.
Hair is set. We both went right for the hair.
Wig on. Tyra.
What wig for that?
This is a decent wig. It's a good look. I thought this was a decent look for you today.
She's been looking fairly good from the neck up.
A Netflix check that you are suing. I mean,
I need her. Can I hold her? I'm virtually holding your hand, Tyra, and I'm saying this as lovingly as possible as somebody who also had an affinity for wearing the waist cinching on the outside. Mama, it's not 2012 to 2016 anymore. We need to throw it away. You are a grown woman.
I'm just gonna assume
we can do this on the inside, though. Do it on the inside. I'm not saying she doesn't need to have a cincher at all. Like, she can have one. But on the outside,
maybe it just helps
with
her
a blazer.
straight. Maybe it just helps her sit up straight. Maybe.
Well,
maybe.
Then scoliosis braces need to help.
It's 2026, Bleeker. Let that woman be her ice cream in a melted cup having self. Stupid idea.
Hot ice cream. Hot.
Boo,
hot ice cream.
Boo, tomato.
Every time I'm eating my Rocky Road, I think it would be so much better if I had hot sauce on this.
I dare you, lady, to serve me some milk. I dare you. Sierra looks gorgeous. Shout out to you.
She is just so beautiful.
You ain't gonna sell another album like you used to again.
Well, that's because she has an allegiance to
not sounding good. But yeah, I love you, Sierra Down. I think you're
delicious.
I'm sorry, Miss Baba has two ranges, Doe and Ray.
I'm talking. You're right, but also I'm talking about a physical person whom she continues to beg for, who is in legal trouble all the time.
Sierra.
In the comment section asking to be on that tour, by the way. Both tours that he did, that one and the double billing he's doing. Weird. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, I'm not saying it. So, anyways, Naeem.
I say the vocals are my biggest issue. But yes, God bless her. She can dance, though. Good for you. Tate McCray, take notes.
Her and Tiana are going to be great.
Marion, NFL player. No shade. And I know some people who love Sierra who are Rant Pack fans, and you know I love her too, but it hasn't been anything since the evolution of Cece, and you know it.
I need more, literally.
After
Where's my
that,
1-2 step girl? Where's my 1-2 step girl? Bring her back.
Ride was okay, and you can admit it. There was like 1-3 maybe on a good day, but after that, like Jack,
Do you think it's because she doesn't have Missy in the studio helping her produce anymore?
Missy don't have Missy in the studio. Oh, where is my disclaimer? Because I love Missy Elliott. Please forgive me, sister, because I actually love you down, but you know what's going on.
I don't know.
Happening. This new generation just don't want to see you, sister. And I don't know why. But
she working it though.
You are still brilliant and everything, but this new generation just don't see it for her. I don't.
There's something about this new generation that just is not vibing with like the 90s rap scene. But the 90s hip hop scene is coming up. R&B.
They'll take a sample.
Coming up.
Like,
what is her name? Kiala? Is it Kiala? Keala? Am I saying that right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. She's like, maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember. Whatever.
Tyler album that just came out.
It's so.
We'll see.
I am craving songs that are not TikTok bites. Please, can I have a song that's not a 1:30 TikTok bite? I miss 4-minute songs.
That's the new trend now. Is the 2 minute?
It's not even now. It's been like since TikTok popped off during quarantine. I feel like everybody's trying to fit everything in like a vertical little frame, and the music is all like that. And then her latest video is AI. So let's just pack it in for a second and rethink our teams, mama.
To the looks for the NFL, starting with the Black Panthers.
He left me out to try, y'all.
I have to move forward.
No, I know.
Naheem here with this ensemble. Bleeker, what you think?
I think the straps on the shoulders are a little too big, but it's fairly well constructed, and I think that it has kind of like a Rick Owens-y vibe. I feel like that's his aesthetic though. Like his whole aesthetic is very like Rick Owens-y, like, but the leather work of him, not like the fabric of like a softer fabric. I think this is really great though. I wish the boot was shorter. I kind of wish it was like a booty or like a gladiator. If it's going to be up that high, like a gladiator.
Yeah, let the leg breathe a little bit because the skirt's really cute. Reminds me.
Yeah, let the skirt shine.
Tifa from Final Fantasy VII, in terms of, if y'all know the reference I'm talking about, that skirt where it's short in the front, a little bit long in the back, if you will, going on. And I do like the jacket, the straps, but I see what they were going for. I appreciate the Panthers logo being on the jacket. I was like, okay.
I appreciated it until like I saw that they were just like afterthought pastings on everybody's outfit. Like, how come?
I do feel there was another outfit specifically that did it even.
Well, there were a few, yeah. Like the ones that did it just felt like an afterthought.
I thought this was cute.
This is cute. It's just not cohesive with the rest.
The colors is the most cohesive part of it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
I do like this. I feel a couple of girlies would rock the fuck out of this one. A little short do moment. It's definitely that. It's cute.
I'm trying to think. There's something that's just like slightly off for me. And I was saying like, I was thinking of a different outfit when I was texting you earlier. I was thinking of the gold one. What's his face's? But this one, it was just like one thing that I just could not figure out. And I think it's the texture of those black pieces. I think I wish that the texture was on the top ones too. You see how like the top ones don't have the texture to it, but the bottom ones, like the middle.
So you wish these matched with these two, right?
Yeah, like one way or the other, right? Like I could like the texture of it, so I wish it was the replacing those, but I think it's just slightly off on that. But it is a cute little like teddy baby doll.
Now, Joseph, to me, this was the winner of the group for me personally. And I do love this. I love this jacket. I do love this jacket, and I do live for these pants, high key. I kind of like this whole ensemble. I do. I'm afraid I love it. Yeah.
See, there's that fucking logo slap again. You see what I mean? It's an afterthought. That's the only things that I hate on these. Is that logo slap. Just don't put it on there for all that, please. The rest of it's perfect. Love it.
Yes, the model was working this too. I was like, this is kind of fabulous. Like,
I like the double zip.
Yes, I love that. It's this such bold stripe over here that clearly is a thicker line compared to this one that is thinner. And it's just the way it's overlay. Oh, the stripe overlay. Oh, my brain. It's scratching an itch. I like that. Yes, yes, yes. The pant too. Nasty little button right there, honey.
For his looks, it's always me being like a nitpick, right? Just because it's this like so similar to a lot of the stuff that he does. I just wish it was like slightly like it looks. It's supposed to be oversized, but it looks too big oversized in certain places. But like only if you're just staring at it, right? Nitpicky shit, like nitpicky.
Okay, this is
ugly. If you're applying to the show, just buy a plus size mannequin, please, for the love of God.
This lady goes through a humiliation ritual by being
every single season. The plus size model has to suffer. They're struggling to find plus size models for the show because no one wants to look like an idiot.
And 2 weeks ago when we talked about this, and you were like, "Matt, is that the same model?" And I was like, "No, this is the one.
I knew it.
This one here is the same lady. Last week it wasn't, but this her."
I knew they were going to bring her in.
She always gets some sort of, we got to sit here and look at her, get told that the look doesn't look right. Miss Thing, you put this on her and then gave her an ace bandage for...
Real talk, I think Bobby was crying her little eyes out because she got the plus size model. Let's be real. Oh, God.
I mean, this is Chloe's creation on her food.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, the two of them were upset, but, like, Bobby is also upset because of the plus-size model. Both of them just didn't know what to do with them.
Gotcha.
Because Chloe is used to dressings, you know? Like, they don't know proportions because they're used to dressing a small body.
She wanted to dress Whitney Rose, but, you know, this is bad. And I love how Heidi was like, this is literally insane. It is. It's
and the way Law was like, you think it's good? And she goes, no. Insane. It's bad. It's bad.
It's great. Look at the back.
The shoelace string at the...
Hold on. You're talking about this blue, right? This.
Right.
Come on. Pause right there. That's
so bad.
Bitch, what is up with this? There it is. Why that color?
When they did that close-up of it on the runway and they were talking about, oh my God.
It doesn't even match the New York Giants. Why that color?
Like, this whole runway, Law was in like agony.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I actually didn't hate this at all.
Okay, Sierra hating this when I full well have 9 photos I could pull up right now where she's wearing it. Mama. Be serious with yourself right now. You wore this to like an NFL event just a few months ago.
I actually live
in black.
If I'm gonna be honest,
I love it.
Yeah.
Think about all the girls that would wear this. Like this is like a black community staple kind of thing. Like,
well, this to me is just,
like tailgating baddie.
It's really cute. It's super cute. It's really cute. The skirt, I think, is one of the, like, as much as the top is everything. That skirt is fucking fabulous where it sits on the head.
With the little gap and the little hip dip hitting there.
So it does. In the back.
Now that's how you style a curve.
Love that back, and I love that it does give like this lacing for like a sporting event. It does fit right with the New York Giants. I feel this actually makes sense. I think this is real girl. I think this is doll girl. I think this is drag girl kind of tease. Like somebody with a body really would be rocking the fuck out of this. It's for her. This I like too.
They were right saying like that's like the owner wife. Like this is the
Yeah,
owner's
she's
wife.
got money. She's got money. This is a press
Money.
conference outfit. Down. Like, yeah, I like it. Even with the logo on the side here in the bodice, something with the skirt, something about this just scratches a little thing for me too. I like
I
it.
would shift the logo to like the back behind the neck, but
Mm.
or like as like a patch accent, just
Mm-hmm.
because it kind of takes away from the beauty of how it's crafted there. You
It
know what I mean?
almost
Like
seems
not in
like
a bad way, but like it feels like you can accent it more.
what is that sports brand when for jerseys where it always sits on that one side? And that's what this sometimes feels like when we keep seeing it, where it feels like I'm about to like see a bunch of those shirts with the same little pink right there on the corner of each and every one of them. I don't. Yeah, it's good though. And for white, let's be very clear, y'all. Not everybody,
Very brave to do white.
because B ain't gonna be able to do white next week. So Anna doing it this week, well, she did that. I thought it was real puss. But let's talk about B in this look here.
The pleating of this, the technical execution of this is so good. I hate that fucking logo where it is, but it's fine.
It's like a brooch.
You didn't need it. You didn't need it. We know it's the Falcons. You could see it with the colors. Please. Also, do you think that she's sitting there going, "Oh, so no one wanted to pick the Seahawks"? Okay, all right.
Better yet, I wonder if they know what team I'm here for. No, like in Atlanta, in the box. No, but I think it looks beautiful. It's very nice, very pretty. I did enjoy this from B. This is ugly as fuck. Bath mat. Like,
I don't understand the tiling of it.
get her out of here. What is this? What is this? Get her out of here. Get her out of here. Get her out of here. Get out of here. Oh, Bleeker, I'm sorry. This is bath mat. This is wicker basket tees. This is
Her weaving isn't even. Look at the X.
this is Amanda from like that one show, Summer House, the one who's like somehow sleeping with somebody else looking like that. You know, boo. Boo. I hate it.
It's a sack dress. You sent a sack, and I'm saying that it's like that's the technical term for it. You sent a sack dress down a runway.
It's IKEA.
Do you know how easy a sack dress is to make? And if you're gonna weave something and make it like something that's like supposed to show off the technical in something simple, like see, this is how it's poorly done with the back end. Oh no.
It looks like we're about to get groceries and we just didn't want to pay the 10 cents for the plastic bag. So we got this whole one out the bag. That's crazy work. Really? Trader Joe's?
You know when it's too hot in your car and you got that bundle of bags and then you try and separate them and they're all stuck together.
It's like, oh shit, I knew I spilt that last week. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like,
why is this a plastic checkers bag? Like literally
bath curtain couture. I mean, in a motel that got the same
backsplash that was linoleum that she wrapped around her like a fire blanket.
It's tacky home backsplash. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's
Can't.
not for me. Her and her forehead, not for me. Not that hairline, not for me. Nope. This is such a I want to be Rihanna moment, and I hate that. And I really just scream when I see it. It feels like it's supposed to be some Riri moment from like the 2000s when she was still having her career. But I don't like it.
This silhouette is really popular right now. It's not. I think it's less Rihanna, and it's more. The problem I find with Brian a lot is that he's only pulling from what's currently on the market already. He doesn't have his own clear vision. It's always just pulling from something. So like, yes and no. I agree with you. I do agree that he's pulling from something. I think he's just pulling like no real clear vision of his own. No, because this is literally just Jean-Paul Gaultier. This is just literally like old school Mugler. This is Victor and Rolf. This is like you're just looking at Vogue.com at this point. That's the thing that I can't give B over him, though. Because B at least has a clear vision, and he's doing something that's something unique. This is a lot.
Moving on to the Philadelphia Eagles, we've got Andre with this.
It looks okay from far away, but then you look up close and you're like, oh, okay.
I would never want to see someone wearing this. And the shoestring lace on the side of the skirt.
The cap is supposed to be here, and the cap is here on her. And the pockets are uneven.
I think this is the coolest part of it is the shoulder, and that's
it. But it's not even sitting right. Look at how it's supposed to be a little bit further off to the right. And look how it cuts into the left arm.
Why not make the rest of the outfit like this in this random black I don't...
It should have been a patchwork of that football.
A pant? A capri?
Yeah.
Something?
A mini. You should have cut this off. So you see where the slit ends? It should have been cut there. Leave that tool, or a little bit higher, or do like strips.
That heel
should have been a mini.
It's a shorter skirt because you got
fucked
up. I'm like, ugh. And the model is gorgeous, so she deserves
her
that.
Waist and up is going to one place, and her waist down is going another place.
Trend alert! One arm, everybody. Trend alert. Who is this lady and where is she going? And why is
just like Tyra and her fucking waist cincher? Put the peplum down. As somebody who has been stuck with peplum and waist cinchers as a larger body, put it down. None of us fucking want it. Put it down. You've done it 4 times. Put it down.
Hey guys, so the infection spread. It was in the shoulder of the last outfit, and now it's crawled down the arm of this one.
What is it called? You know, in Game of Thrones, grayscale. That's what it looks like. Football scale, though.
This is crazy. Like, what White Walker stabbed you? What's happening right now?
Because I guess he was trying for cohesion with that other one, but the first look didn't do it.
Stupid.
So
and this look again. What about this Reed's football NFL team? Please, is she the lawyer? No, I'd hope not. Like, please don't step into the room on behalf of him. Please don't. Help me, God. The jacket's kind of cool out of context.
if he didn't make the same jacket 3 times already.
Jesus. Yeah. Like, no. I'm sorry. The heels also, I'm hollering. I can hear it down the hallway. I can hear it coming right. That HR heel.
That's HR. Oh, I was about to say that's HR ref's heels.
The HR heel down is very in the break room. Hey,
that's
Mike, how's the kid?
Hey, can I see you in my office real quick? It's one of those heels. Bobby. I am so upset. Do you think that she actually had the fabric backwards, or do you think that she saw how big her model was? Because how come she started bawling the second her model walked in?
I was like, what?
Was that coincidentally edited, or was that like that's what I want to know? Because like,
I don't know.
Blaming hours of work on somebody else distracting you is kind of weird to me. Look
at the heel.
I don't want to.
Look at the heel. Yo. Oh, I wish I could zoom.
I'm so upset.
At the fucking
Not only is it clear, it's like a brown clear. It's like a beige.
It's supposed to be
clear.
flesh tone.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's a plastic bangle.
That's what I'm saying.
On 2 straps. Two on this. Look at the outfit, y'all.
I hate it.
Green and white. And then you put a flesh tone.
And she put a sarong on her waist because she didn't know how to do it. She was freaking out because she knew that the fabric wasn't going to bend and realized that.
Look at this part. I'm screaming. I'm screaming right here. This whole part right here.
It's so upsetting.
Are you is she a crash test dummy? Did she just get in a car accident? Did the inflatables pop off? Like, is Progressive going to get there in time? Like, what's happening?
This is literally the look that Ariel grabbed from the beach. She's like, I'm just going to turn my life vest into a shirt because I have no shirt on anymore. Like,
the
She may as well have put a sign that said "back fat" here. Like, why did she push her whole back together too?
It's like,
Look at that.
open the door and show all the people, bitch. What in the hell is happening here?
A door to Istanbul right on the back of her.
Jesus Christ. Bismillah, mama. I'm over here going, what is going on?
Plus size girls, I understand fully why there's so few of you on this show. I really do. I wouldn't want to sign up either.
It's like we're in builder mode in Pokopia.
And I
We haven't
think
figured this out.
it's
This is
particularly infuriating, and it must be infuriating for Christian, who is one of the few people in this industry who will dress a plus size body off the rack. Not like a custom, off the rack up to size 30. So I'm sure he was pissed.
Well, we witnessed some car accidents and a few okays. But this challenge was a little bit of a tough cookie for all. However, the team that was Joseph McCray, when I tell you, I screamed knowing that he and Brian were in the top two teams. And Joseph McCray beat him after all that shit that Brian talked about. Just, oh, it felt so good. I mean, look at this picture. Oh, it just feels good. It felt good. You talk so fucking much. It is nice to see you not get your way. And it's going to happen again. It's going to happen again, sweetie. And I'm telling you, the production is very much rewarding the nastiness.
Oh, it muted you.
I got so mad the mic went out.
You?
I got so mad the mic went out. This baby over here so angry. So angry. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. So angry. Let's talk about some ugly looks. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Some ugly looks, because Jeffrey, you were fine, sweetheart. That was Law and his drag, blah, blah, blah conversation, boom. Anna's outfit was actually puss, gave it its coots. Chloe, burn. You were going home. Jeffrey, being a team leader, was not the responsibility today. I'm afraid not, sister. You was going to make whatever the hell you was going to make. That, whatever to that. Like, no. Who is she? What happened backstage at the production meeting? Like, what happened?
She doesn't know how to handle it.
It's terrible. And then, this team. Yeah. And why? Like, Jude is the least offensive out of the two. I mean, out of the three. But, like, I'm here for Bobby standing up for herself. I'm sorry. Bobby, you did that. Chew mama. Please stand up for yourself. Because, yeah, it was like, you are not about to sit here and play like I just lost my way when you were supposed to be the leader of this group and we were supposed to go in a different direction and I didn't feel heard right now. I said, yes, clown. And you know what Oliver Twist said? Nothing. Didn't give anything. This poor thing, can I have some more? Nope, none of that. Sat there and we went hungry. You didn't speak up enough, baby. They saw that you were too meek for this. So Ichabod Crane, I mean, Jude was...
I felt the same way. Son of Adrian Brody.
What is it, Kylo Ren? Get him a lightsaber, please, baby. Get him some Ensure and a lightsaber. He can handle Rey.
It's not Adam Driver. It's Beeve Bicycle.
I'm so sorry to Jude. I don't know why I think of so many movies.
I'm so sorry. You literally look like you belong in a Tim Burton movie. And I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm saying that just like that's just what it reminds.
And you were the gag in Scream 6. So, like, no shade. Like, it is okay. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Scream
I wouldn't know.
Because you do look like one of the Culkin brothers. No shade as well. Like, there's so many different actors I can see swirling around in your whole entire body. I'm thank you for the Kylo Ren love. I'm sorry. I need the girls to feel it. I do feel like possibly him and Scarlett Johansson got into an argument that most people believed. But yes, I also thought that was one of the most horrible acting scenes to ever exist on the planet. And people were like, that scene from it.
No, and the fact that was like nominated for something.
It's like, this is awful. Awful, but yeah, he does possibly also give a little in the corner of the room, possibly staring. And yes, you did do a good job in the movie Obsession. We all hated you at the end. So yeah, there you go. I think we're finished. I think that's enough. Nope, we'll come back later. Sierra had some things to say, and I was here for it, and we're done there. I felt like we all knew. So Bleeker's point about I think you all can see now Bleeker's point about Tyra in this picture. If you weren't already aware of the point.
I get wanting to put it in, girl. I'm saying, I get it. But what? It's a blazer. Put it under.
Why not the jacket just be open with that inside and then a cute bra on top and then call it a dip and then be good with it?
She's clearly fine with like the girls up, right? So why not the and the
we're gonna talk about the boob?
She's like, this is okay, so real talk. This is how RuPaul would look if she didn't have a desk. She's so used to being behind a judge's desk that she doesn't know. She's trying to dress comfy.
I thought they were tinnies, but they're just like sock heels with the thick.
Yeah.
That's my lobby reading her. High key. That's my lobby reading her, and we turn to look at her like, girl, for real. Like, for real.
Law, I'm pretty sure is wearing like Prada next to her. And like that was my face the whole runway. Just like,
ah! Okay, sorry. Oh.
Are you?
Whoa. It's ignorant. No, it's ignorant. Michael Jackson. Chloe was eliminated.
Stop. She escaped Mormonism. She doesn't know yet. She'll change it. I know what you're talking about too. Let's see it. I know. She'll stop aging herself soon. I promise. When she's away from them long enough. I hope. I'm just saying. Anybody who's Mormon in here, I'm so sorry. But also kind of not.
Okay, I'm gonna please forgive me because Bleeker's whole moment almost had me crash out in laughter, and it did remind me of the Mormon episode from South Park. Dum 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 dum. Josephine.
I told you when she escapes.
Dum 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 dum. The singing stone in a hat. Do.
Like
no, you can't see what I saw because then he'll be so angry with me. Dum 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 dum. Wait.
Like literally between that and like Book of Mormon and things like that. Like literally once she's able to find who she is, I think that she'll be better at this, but she just cannot. She can't find herself under that.
Good luck, Chloe. Good luck, Chloe. Bye, Chloe. All right, bye, Juice Box. Okay, bye, Chloe. No shade. I was kind of happy he was out the door. The next individual to step through the looking glass was this one over here. Oliver Feminine Twist was removed from the competition, and our favorite, nobody's favorite, Bobby is still available for our consumption. I agreed with this decision. I felt loafers it's time for them to
go. When they panned out and showed me those cargo camo shorts and those flip-flop loafers with no socks, and Law was like, when is it going to reflect your personal style? You look so chic. I said, what? Top half.
I was like, get out. No shame.
The cargo camo shorts were really like, oh.
It was a whole lot of brown and it gave poop. And, we move into the next phase of whatever cycle of 44 minutes for an episode. When there's this many people, we could develop storylines with another 16 minutes and actually feel like a full-fledged show. They're not doing that. Is to have a wild animal inspiration with cruelty-free fabrics that are being used here, which I think is great. And it's non-animal based fabric. So that's also awesome. They also showed the fabric that Christian used in reference to this for the brand that is being represented, which is Humane World for Animals. See what I did there? I pulled it in. Yeah. And they're told that they have to make dueling looks based off of an animal. There will be a winner of said group. Then there will be a loser of the group. Depending upon how the scoring goes, some people will be in the bottom and some people will be in the top. And that's just where we're going. But the button bag gets to choose whoever goes first, and that one person gets to then pick the person they want to be rivals with, and then the rival gets to choose the animal. Aaron gets their button picked first and chooses Anna and regrets it immediately and should have. Anna chooses lion. They're going to regret it for other reasons, but we'll get there. Holy. Because who did they have to represent a lion was the opposite of that. God, an anteater, maybe. Jeffrey was then the other person whose button was picked, and Jeffrey chose Raheem. They also chose Raheem because they knew they were going to pick the animal that they wanted, which was a shark.
It's very smart. Very smart.
Jeffrey, your hair is fabulous, by the way.
Okay, truly though, if you are actually watching and want to comment like what hair products you use, like that'd be really
Bitch, it moves, honey.
No, like it's like a little ocean. Just
because Jeffrey, you do this thing, and I am going to call you out if you're watching this, that you shake your head down real quick like this, child.
That whole thing that he does where he like boofs it up, where he's like, oh yeah, I'm working really hard.
A quick flip, but you don't just tip it one way. You shake it a little bit so that way it tossles. It is so funny to me because it's a cascade. It's like, yes, girl. Because you're like, I'm trying to make my point. And the eyes have to flip. It's so funny to watch. B does this thing. Ooh, I'm about to talk about these people. B does this thing where he launches himself back out of the frame and then pulls himself right back into it, girl. And he does that a lot. Whereas Brian is a stump and he sits there and he does one of these and Joseph McCrae works the room. Actually lies. He works for the airlines because he's telling you where traffic is going, where traffic is coming, and it's going to the left. And Joseph, yes, you do. Your hands are always doing this.
The two of you are always like that, and then throwing your body. The body.
Joseph is looking down for the children. She's at the OTA ball.
That's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at. Because everything for you is kind of a vogue a little bit.
It's like, y'all know I watch so many of these TV shows, and when they get the confessionals, and it's so funny because Love and Hip Hop was the worst at this because Love and Hip Hop had them hoes like making up every word and a body motion to go with it. So it would be so funny. So I told myself in confessionals, watch how the people move. You're going to learn a lot about a person. Drag Race is one of the greatest examples of that because you always can tell a fake bitch. Watch Laganja in her season. All her confessionals doing the most. And it was like, sit still, sister. You just say something. You know what I mean? And then you see other girls. It's just a difference. You'll notice it. But no, Jeffrey, I make fun of it because it's funny. It's almost like you're doing a Vidal Sassoon commercial.
I make fun of it because I'm jealous.
Or whatever products are better than Vidal Sassoon, which I assume is a lot of products. Which I don't know because I don't have Vidal Sassoon because I have crazy hair. Yes, but shout out to La Roche-Posay though, because that sunscreen Bleeker, you saw I wasn't like burnt.
That shit's not cheap either. It's good.
Baby, that 60 SPF. My skin was not clogged. It was for the face and body. I could write a review on it because I did the job.
If anybody has the ability to dig their pockets out for some La Roche, Tata Harper, or if you want to do a cheap version, I think it's called like bum something. I don't know. Those 3 won't clog your skin. It's so good. Oh. And you look so golden too, by the way. I know I didn't see that. You look so good.
I was outside the entire time. Be proud of me. And I made sure to be in the sun. I made it a very big habit to also reapply sunscreen. Super important, y'all. Every hour. Like literally if I got in the ocean, I'd stay out the ocean for like 30 minutes, reapply before I go right back. And I was swimming in that water. Also, shout out to Youth Screen. That was another one I was using that I got a sample of. Shout out to my baby for sending that through the Rampack mail. That was also a big deal. It had a little drop that I got to put it on there. It was like droplets. It was also really, really good for the skin. So we got to get into that skincare, y'all. The earth is dying. Okay, so Joseph McCrae's button was pulled, and he chose Brian. And I was here for it. Called her out. Yes, you chose Brian, bitch. You said she has a lot to say. So yes, girl, let's do our head-to-head. Let's have it. Because she talks too motherfucking much. And I love that. And they chose the Scarlet Macaw, which is a beautiful parrot. Beautiful parrot, by the way. I needed Joseph to win, and I'm so glad things went the way they did. Now, B in this tight shirt chose Jude, and he felt that Jude was a little boring. I said, okay, interesting. Jude picks the Arctic Wolf. Now, no shade, B. When he picked that wolf, I knew that not Keanu Reeves over there was definitely going to possibly eat you up. No shade. I'm afraid something told me that that Arctic Wolf and him have a lot in common outside of just the alabastardness of it all. But like I
Bastardness.
hear me out, everybody. I'm sorry. I looked at the two and I was like, oh, listen. He gave a little. I'm gonna be out in the woods and possibly I'll be all right at -30. I don't know about you, B. I don't know about you, baby. You know what I mean? I felt he knew where this was going to go, and we'll get there. Woo! That hairline's downstairs. Teresa Judice, excuse me, Angela picks Bobby. Is that girl's name? Elizabeth. Her name is Elizabeth. Why?
I was like, Bobby's the nice one. Bobby and Anna are the nice ones.
I called Elizabeth Angela for some odd reason. Maybe because I think her hairline belongs on.
I mean, she acts like Angela from The Office. So,
hey, you know what? Even better. I was going to say who's the boss, but hey, I like that one better because there's a time to grow and there's a time to. All right, back to it. But Bobby says, you know, keep your enemies close. I wasn't paying attention, didn't care. They got a horse, a stallion.
okay.
These people are the people who are going to be their models because they're on Hulu and it's associated with Disney.
I was about to say, insert cross promotional bullshit here.
Yes, whose names I don't know.
Remember when
I know her because
Project Runway used to promote actual fashion brands and not the shows that they're trying to hawk?
Hey, I remember too when Pizza Hut had more sit-down restaurants, but here's the time we live in.
And now they're all something else, and you could tell they used to be a Pizza Hut.
Used to be something else. Stassi was supposed to be there, but she had obligations. Who knew she had obligations? She was on...
And the obligation at hand is probably that she just didn't want to.
We also remember her past. Ekin-Su was there from Traders.
I love Ekin.
Yeah, she was actually funny. VJ came back.
Sure.
Joseph. I was happy VJ was back, I guess. No shade. That's the print. This looks cute. Hey, Eric, what's going on? I don't know these ladies either, Eric. I like my streaming services too. Joseph doing something for his mom was adorable. I saw this going to be somewhat of the same, but when I saw what Brian was making, I said, oh, Joseph, you'll be fine. She's trying to go for, I'm giving opulence, this, that, and the other. And it was like, no shade. It was, okay. Jeffrey versus Naheem. That was an interesting mix. Back onto Brian and Joseph being incomplete. Whatever. At this point, y'all.
I think Brian's biggest issue is like he has a lot of great design ideas. He just has no construction plan.
Maybe
like he can't exit. Yeah, that's why he likes him so much. You know, the whole like Dolce needs Gabbana things. That's an interesting nonsense.
Well, do you want to talk about the
not
Lisa
that
Frank
we need either, but
you want to talk about the Lisa Frank story too? I mean, yeah, like no, actually, I saw that documentary finally.
It was way too skewed to the man.
Oh my God.
That man for sure paid for all that. It's crazy.
Would love to hear the other side of his.
Yeah, I think both of them are just having a weird divorce thing. Like, and I'm like, okay, guys, like this is weird that I'm a part of it now.
But like, we need to talk about him too, because people clearly were crossed by him that were talking in the documentary. You just didn't dive too deep on that.
Yeah. And his son is like a brainwashed zombie. It's weird.
highly recommend it if y'all haven't seen it. It's on
It's
Amazon.
interesting. Take it with a grain of salt though, because it is very skewed, but like it's an
Not
interesting
everybody's stories are getting
perspective.
told
Yeah,
fairly.
exactly.
There's
It's a
one lady
one.
who was very loyal, who they talked to a lot, and she kind of glazed so much of what was going on. And I kind of hated they gave her so much time to talk. I was like, Miss Thing, you need to stop. Also, they have the Chucky documentary too. Highly recommend that one too.
She worked on that for a long time. A long time. Her dad made the is that the one you're talking about? The girl whose dad who made the Chucky doll?
No, well, it's not specifically about the doll itself. I think that's
Right, but like
another.
that's the girl who I'm talking about though.
No, this was about the like origins of the Child's Play, like how Don Mancini got the movie going, and then sort of like how everything rolled into place. It does focus on Brad Dourif, I hope I
I
said that correctly, and his daughter who plays Nika, but is his real life daughter here. But you may be thinking of another movie about the doll specifically getting
I'm
made.
looking
Yeah,
because I
this
don't.
movie that
I'm
I
just trying to find out who the
yeah,
actual
this
director
documentary I
is.
watched was about the whole concept of where Child's Play comes from and the movies that it basically was based off of, and how hard it was to get the movie to
So
get
there's
going.
Doc of Chucky in 2024 that was on AMC Plus, and then there's Living with Chucky.
Living with Chucky is the one that I
That's the one I'm talking about. Kira Elise Gardner is the one that her dad made the doll, and that's all I was saying is like the girl who made it is the one who made like
yeah,
her
that's
dad
the
or
one I
whatever.
watched on Amazon though, but it
Yeah.
did talk about the movies, which is where I was at. So I may have missed or not gotten that part fully correct there. So I think we're both right on that
Well,
accord.
no, that's what I'm saying. I was more
Yeah.
just trying to figure out the person, not the premise, and you were focused on the premise. It's whatever. We
Right.
good.
Okay, that's where wires got crossed. Back to Jude and B. This was an easy one, but not so much because to be fair, they kind of got fucked over by their model coming in. They both had clearly different directions that they were going to go in. And then, which I don't understand why this wasn't already communicated to the people coming in the room, or if this was already some sort of like sabotage thing in the first place. But like, if their garments are stained now and they have to pivot and go into new outfits, I don't get that. And this also falls into Anna and Aaron, who are doing Lion, which I don't get why Stassi is the model for that, to be honest with you. But
I mean, they didn't know the animal that they were picking, to be fair.
I thought that was a little weird how it was. I don't know. It's kind of like everybody else is fine, and all of a sudden we got these ladies coming in. This all is happening. VJ's there as a model. Bloop 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 bloop. Chloe comes back as a model, even though they had already the measurements for the people who they were assigned to based on the animals that they got. And so they had been working on those outfits with those measurements. This is why the whole issue with Aaron and Anna was. It was like, oh, well, Chloe's now here. Okay, so we're going to just take your measurements now and we're just going to redo this. What?
And the whole thing is, it screws them over. It gives the studio a money break because they don't have to put another person on their payroll. They didn't even try to find another model. They just knew she was in the building and didn't have to dole out new paperwork. They didn't have to make any calls. This is all terrible BS.
They paid for their time? I'd love to know.
Well, it's because she was already in the building. Technically, yes. Technically, yes.
She got
Technically, yes.
She got paid for another episode. Get that.
So like, they didn't have to pay another person who was an actual model, which is very messy. Production wise, not on Chloe, not on anybody else. And it's very messy from the aspect of like, it's not just a model change, like it's width change, height change. Her body is a lot more like flatter in its proportion than Stassi. Stassi's a very short girl in comparison. Like, this is very messed up. How long ago did Stassi call you? Then maybe you should be giving them an extra day because that is not their fault.
Also, isn't there a contract that would be put in place, Stassi? You had needed to have paid some money for like doing that very last minute. If you
She's gotten out of bigger contracts, so
yeah, like set to go.
white blonde lady will travel. Oh no, your mic went out again. Oh, there we go.
Okay, I gotta stop messing with this cord over here. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on, sir. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Microphone was not picking up when I replugged it back in, so it was having to have the little tucky plug. Apologies there, y'all, with that little mix up. I was trying to say that speaking of a mess, this, this right here, Elizabeth didn't like this feedback.
Again, these are about not you, not your design, but the clients in tandem with the design. If she wants sexy, you got to do sexy. That's why Christian gave that whole feedback to B, who wanted to do that suit.
Bobby. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Oh, Bobby.
Oh my God. I'm happy you were safe this week. I'll be honest, because Elizabeth gets on my nerves, but this was.
She is, by the grace of God, safe, to be honest. She is just safe by the fact that that other one was just that bad.
Because. Okay, the skirt and the t-shirt top is crazy. And Stanley, thank you so much. I appreciate you, friend, and I hope you're doing well. Yeah, this week was interesting. Ekansu, you had every right to be like, what the fuck is going on with this group? It's time to just get to the looks, if I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, Aaron. I just knew. I knew. I was like, oh, you're going to be in trouble. No.
This is the one I was saying. I just can't.
I don't like the fabric choice. But this also, I was, ugh, girl, we have seen this goddamn dress. Come on now. Come on now. Brian, we've seen this dress, baby. The drama. I said, that was me. I guess the drama. Scarlett McCaw, all right, just in the tail. These two had to pivot very well, but Anna also had to as well. They literally got, and she was right, not fair. There are only two people who have to do new measurements, redo the entire outfit. I even give Aaron a little bit of grace on that part, because it's like you did have to repivot the entire look that you wanted to do. Kind of crazy. But B?
I know that we're trying to do like a whole Prada duvet thing, but like you keep trying to do it over and over and over again.
Because he did make something like this already this season. Yeah. In white. Yeah. With a whole bunch of different. Yep.
It was the first episode.
Yep. Something of the sorts. When I say Joseph knew he was gonna be all right, Christian just looking. That's what you want to do? This is where you're gonna go? You're gonna put that on there? All right. Okay. You know best, Brian. You know what you're talking about. Go off, girl. I said, oh, this episode. Now,
I love
this dress. This dream.
Yes. This dress is so good. So good. She's been looking good. Remember last season when I was like, where your legs?
Yeah, Heidi has been looking good. Shout out to Law in that wig. Tyra, this wig is nice. The wig is nice.
No, again, from the neck up, she looks great.
The wig is nice. Why the gloves?
Okay, what's going on with the is she a germaphobe?
Did you burn your hand on that melted ice cream? That hot ice cream?
I understand why like Dolly Parton does it, because she's trying to make her hands look young. But what's going on? Is that what you're doing? Because like it's weird when it's like a velvet blue glove and you're wearing a dark navy to black suit. And she's sweating so
Listen,
hard.
the hair is cute. It's me, myself, and I before she chopped it in the video.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who know the crawl.
So much
Uh,
Botox in that room right now.
hey, Naheem is first. I think again. Again, they got you going first. Oh, all right. And this is the Great White Shark. VJ is doing their best modeling this. I actually kind of like the jacket. I'm not gonna lie. I do think some of the placement is a bit low, but the idea of the jacket is super solid. I
I
don't like the dress underneath. Oof. Okay, those are my thoughts.
I wish the dress underneath was more of a V-neck than an all the way up, so that it could have kind of the lines of the shark and it matches the gills. I know a lot of people are going to say the same thing about the proportion, but I kind of like it. It's like a 20s drop waist.
Yeah, I like the
So
dress.
I wish she had come out with it tied and then untied it, because you could then see, like, it's supposed to have this like bow. Like, if you look up, not this past season's Saint Laurent, but the season before, I think Rihanna wore one of the dresses where it's like that low drop waist, and it had that belt, and she had the leather jacket with it. You know what I'm talking about? It's kind of like that in a way, but like the jacket is the feature, not the skirt.
I like it. That's good. And the
It's really
gills.
good. Yeah,
This
that's
was very
the fact that you can
clever.
see the blood through it is really cool.
Very clever. Very, very clever. It's on the nose, but right with the money. And yeah, I also think someone taller would have ate this up. That could actually. Ooh.
Like, imagine like Tyra and something like that. You know what I mean? Or a girl with curves.
Someone who could walk would definitely eat this better. Now, Jeffrey made this ensemble here, giving for a Great White Shark. I got more hammerhead based on the color, no shade. I think this is beautiful and it's constructed well. It's a little. I wish there was something more going. Yeah, I need a jacket a little bit.
I think the color and is right. I think you're right about that. I think it's the color, and then like the fact that it's just like, okay, we've seen this silhouette a little bit from you.
Yeah, it's a little
like, you know how like Joseph McCrae is like changing it up a little. Like, it's still the same like box, but he's changing how he's patterning it. He needs to start doing that, or they're gonna start saying it's too same.
It's nice though, but it's definitely reading more reef shark, hammerhead, not Great White Shark. Like how, and to give the example that I'm talking about, y'all, look at the fabric being used. That's Great White.
This is like a friend going to a friend's wedding, whereas the next one is like your mom, like the mother of the bride. You know what I mean? Just like slap a church lady hat and one of those little mini blazers on this.
It needs a blazer. I want a blazer.
You know what I mean?
Real bad.
If it were like a 3/4 sleeve blazer, ooh, this would have been good.
Almost like, okay, hear us out, Jeff. Hear us out, Jeffrey. Fire, Jeff. Listen.
It's impeccably
almost made. Like a shark bit the arm bit, like how you have this like constructed
like a tear out.
See what I'm saying? Like that idea would have been kind of like fire to go with this same dress, but give it a little sleeve moment that's happening there. It's
then
still
wouldn't
good,
they be the victim and not the shark?
I mean, we could still say the shark had a shark that's been through, a shark that has been at battle scars.
Do like a distressing all over?
Yep.
Like, oh wait, kind of like
very Megalodonish.
The Scaparelli dresses they recently had with like the tears in them in the leather piece, and it revealed another color.
Something just like how the blood was for Naheem, almost like the scars of like a boat motor hitting a shark that's been out in the waters for a while, giving that wear and tear. It's still really nice and well constructed though, so it was going to be a tough one. I personally had to go with Naheem because I'm sorry, this jacket
was just more interesting.
It was so
cool.
But this is still very well constructed.
Well,
a lot better than a lot of the other looks we're going to talk about today.
If he had been in any other pairing, I think he would have walked away with it. But I love this so much. I really do. I just think that because she's not the small petite girl she was waiting for, It looks strange. It's just not fitted right because she's larger than the girl she was planning for.
Okay. Okay. I hear you.
It's too fucking small. Look at the back vent. It's because she's too wide. It's not anything to do with the construction. I feel so bad. It's actually really good. It's just it's not made for a girl of these proportions. It
It's
was
just,
made for
but it's
it's
Chloe too. It's Chloe. Look at
on
his
top of
face. Look at the
that.
hair. Boo! I'm hollering. Boo! Boo! I'm hollering. Boo! Oh, Chloe. Boo! Stop. What? What? Wow! Wow! It's
I mean,
just
it's not Chloe's fault they picked it.
Chloe can't be mad she was born either. But no, look at. I'm sorry. Like I can't even imagine them in this outfit. They look crazy. Like I'm sorry. Like anybody else would have worn this would have made sense.
But the
Anybody
thing
else?
is, like, they're not going off of that anymore.
That's fine. I'm still saying this is what it was. Boo. I hated it. And then we're going to get to what I hate even more than this because I was like, oh, Chloe, you kind of ruined their clothes. High key, Chloe ruined their clothes. But this one.
It's just the proportion. I can't blame her. But I can blame him on this one.
That's fine. I hate this hair. Why did you give this lady this hair? Oh, I'm going to scream. I hate the styling more than anything else out of all of the above. I hated them both. This one I hate the worst because it is literally a top.
It's the same outfit that the girl before that Chloe went home on. It's the same outfit that Chloe went home on, except there's no middle.
It's just a skirt. And what about this reads lion? Nope. Don't see a lion. I'm afraid I see a rock in the middle of the desert.
Well, he's Saren getting out of here. Don't worry.
Construction-wise, Anna wins. Aaron, I hated them both, but Anna wins just based off of what that could be looking like on somebody better. Aaron's was going to look bad regardless. Joseph McCrae
screwed himself.
It's a pretty dress, and I know somebody who would wear this. Shamia from Real Housewives of Women. But like, to me,
like Portia on another yacht.
Like Portia, like early seasons, but like
that's what I'm saying. Before the
like pre Cynthia kick, like yeah. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good reference.
Like, Karen though, it's probably Karen though.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just okay. Like it's just we've kind of seen this dress, no shade. It's okay. And also, I wouldn't think macaw. I would not think macaw at all. I think jungle. Like if anything,
jungle, rainforest.
Where a macaw is
like
from.
marmoset, like
aquarium background. No shade, Joseph.
Like, and I don't. It's beautifully constructed, and I don't want to be insensitive in this way, but is this not just the front page of Fashion Nova?
It's a cute wrap dress with cute big shoulders. That beat boop.
It's safe. Everybody's playing safe this time
compared to last week, and then this one. No, it's a cute wrap dress, and I can see it for the moms out there, and they would wear this. We know the girl who would rock this, but like, it's just a big old.
The two bell sleeves.
But Brian did worse, in my opinion.
They're not even macaw colors, man.
What the fuck is this?
They never seen a fuchsia macaw in my life.
Fuchsia? And is that
fuchsia and gold? It's like a gold chartreuse.
Yeah.
It's like depends on the light it hits. It's like a gold chartreuse shift.
A gold chart
fabric.
Ooh, a gold chart.
That works because it literally looks like a tapeworm around somebody's intestines, to be honest.
Hate it.
And I feel bad, but like it's not even.
Lost at prom dress, and I screamed, because they do give that high key coming out the back of somebody's house, ready to get picked up in the Lincoln. I hate it.
Didn't even
pillow for airplane. Oop. Yeah, an infinity scarf pillow. An infinity scarf. Actually, that would be a great idea. Did I just give someone $1 million
She
idea?
said, I'm gonna take this double helix and
Be asleep. Like, no.
no, like that's what I look like when I'm on a plane taking a nap.
I'm sad they didn't use the Scarlet Macaw actual colors. And no shade.
This
I've
was
seen
their
them.
chance to do costumey,
Yeah,
like
the drag girls would have ate this up, honey, with feathers
you know how
down.
she tried to do the flamenco dress for the
Yes,
horse? Why did they
yes.
not do flamenco dresses for this?
We needed something
A
better.
high slutty slit up to here.
It just feathers it out. You could just
And imagine the colors on her. You had a dark skinned beauty and a colorful challenge, and you went with those two things.
Fuchsia and gold.
And it's the same color as her skin. Like it's the same undertone. It's weird.
It's like a summer bird and a fall color. Okay, Joseph won this just by default, if I'm going to be honest with y'all. Just
yeah, but he kind of shot himself in the face with the blind judging.
Why the face? Not the foot. Shout out to Megan. B is next. I was waiting for the red dot to fall from the sky in a commercial to start. I kid you not.
It wouldn't be red, it'd be blue. Because they won't show blood.
I was waiting for a blue dot to fall out of the sky and for the commercial to start. Here we are. It is exactly what it is. The white heel on top of it. Oh my God. It's Meghan Markle _ This is I'm trying to think of the hotel I could give y'all that where there's a comforter that literally does not have anything on it and it looks just like this.
La Quinta.
It's a bed bug. It's a bed bug cover.
You remember back in the day when they had that quilted cover and they didn't have even like the foot thing yet? It was just that like weird, and you'd find stuff in the little creases.
And now those kind of places have all white ones that cover it and then one little strip of color to just let you know where you were at. A red roof inn, a La Quinta, a Days Inn. This is no. Girl, the titty. Oh my God.
No, uniboob.
They're together. We're all in this together. Is it a cheaper mammogram?
It's not just down either. It's like they're like this. They're like twisted underneath each other. Like, why are her nipples almost kissing? Look at them.
That poor girl. It could be a smiley face.
Did you know that the darting of an item is supposed to land on your... And then hers are... Did you know that? Were you aware of that? Yeah. If it doesn't land there, it's not the darting for you.
This is an anime reference for anybody who knows where I'm going with this. It's Bleach. And you know when they get the skull mask? Okay. All right. And then we get... Okay, in Bankai, all of that. So for those of you who know that world, you're welcome. Because I saw a face on the front because the eyes were so close together because the titties were so close together. Now, Jude
made the same jacket again, but like at least it's well done.
And it's super cute. And we know the girl who would wear the fuck out of it.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's super cute. It's not the greatest thing ever, but I'm like, at least the pivot was decent.
It's a wearable item. That's all I want right now.
Oh, and I love the zipper in the back of the skirt.
The zipper is so good.
Ooh, it's done just right. So Jude, no shade, you are kind of boring down. You are Wicker Man tees, no shade. But like, you ate B alive compared to what we saw them with. Yikes, the side-by-side makes it even worse.
And the fact that she even was like, this is the only one that I would actually like walk out with. I wouldn't walk out with the other
Because
one.
y'all look at her titties here and then look at them over here. That's two different people. That poor girl's breast. Oh my God. Oh, poor thing.
Again, won by the skin of her teeth and semantics. This is not Ekin-Su at all, by the way. This, and I know damn well she tore that thing off the second she was allowed to.
What? I just didn't think that.
Why did she dress her like Esmeralda?
Oh my God, the Hunchback of Notre Dame doll.
Yes, does it not look like a costumer's version of Esmeralda if the color got sucked out of the world? Like
in my brain, all I heard was gypsies, tramps, and wheel. That's all I heard. All I kept playing in my brain. See, this was oh my God. That one Cher song, girl. She don't sing no more. Oh my God, this is crazy.
She's still singing, and she still dresses. She dresses up just without the headdress.
But listen, she better tan like Ariana Grande did to get her black Yana back on. But like, actually, Cher was the beginning of the black Yana thing.
You know, Ariana can't take that many chemicals in now. Anyways,
vitamin deficiency. That girl needs iron.
I'm just
mustard, iron.
I ain't even gonna get into it because that's a whole can of worms.
I feel so bad for Ekin-Boo. I feel so bad because you had to walk out of this. That's crazy work. That is crazy work on the hip. Oh my God. She said the outfit of my forefathers. I'm about to do it. Go ahead, Bobby. You wanted her to be out there asking for bread on the side. Come on, sister. It got worse. Elizabeth made the same dress as last week, but just cut actually a bodice at the front because there's really no front to this dress. It's literally just fabric and then a top part that she put together. If we're just going to talk about it.
It's too heavy. It's too heavy.
Why the giant braid?
Why not just make it a high-low or a mini or something? It's like she thought it would be very train or like a Vivienne Westwood maybe, but like it's not as executed for this.
Like, what about this reads horse?
Heidi voted for Elizabeth because she's tall and can see herself in it. This is not a normal heighted dress for a person.
This is for the statuesque girls because it's just
that's why Heidi likes a lot of stuff that's like the long trains and things like that because she is tall enough to wear them, but she has to think of it from it has to fit a decent amount of people.
This is also just mad boring. Yeah,
it's the braiding isn't even tight. It's really loose, and for leather, because like that's what she used, right? Leather.
Yeah, the back's crap.
It's
this was not leather, but it was the
sustainable, the sustainable
leather,
yeah.
And it just looks heavy. It looks very tarpish. It looks very
she picked like a very strange faux leather. It's very leather. It feels like it feels very leather. It feels like furniture leather. Doesn't it feel like upholstery leather?
Oh, it's giving that. Yes.
Doesn't that seem like a Texas leather upholstery couch?
It's for one of those where low prices live kind of places. Yeah, it's very
you can technically wear those, but like it's gonna look heavy, and if you don't have legs out or something, it's gonna look even heavier. So like but I could you imagine back in the day they would have just eliminated this whole team and said everybody else can stay.
Yeah, this was bad on both of their parts.
It's bad. Yeah. Bad.
So, how did things go? Well, they got to vote via paddles, and that's how they won the duels, right? Between Anna and Aaron, Anna won by a landslide. Everybody voted for her, which put Aaron in a bottom position to be up for elimination. While Jude beat B because that was easy. Yeah. Joseph McCrae and Brian went against each other, and by a landslide, Joseph also beat Brian, gagging Brian, which we love that. Joseph will get humbled soon. Don't worry, because Law was definitely not happy with Joseph McCrae and his ego, and he's gonna let him know that. Between these two ladies, well, Bobby won by 1 point because Heidi did like a little bit of that shit dress, but Bobby got saved. Bobby got saved, and so did Elizabeth.
And that's the only one that wasn't unanimous, right?
No, there was another one that was also not unanimous, and that was the only reason they also weren't up for conversation. And that was, I'm about to come up to it right now, Raheem and Jeffrey. Naheem. Why am I doing Raheem? Shabazz? Naheem and Jeffrey. So it was Naheem got 2. Law actually liked Jeffrey's outfit more than Heidi and Tyra's. Sorry. My words are getting all jumbled. My battery is depleting, y'all. But Naheem ended up winning that face off. So Jeffrey was also safe because it was a split vote. Same thing happened with Elizabeth and Bobby. Boom. The top looks of the week were Anna's look. I said, come on. And okay.
My girl.
And my brain giving up. And Jude's look, which it was like, okay, work. Because theirs actually looked very decent. Now,
Law had a commentary the same that I had, though, about Joseph, where he's wearing the same fabric as the fabric that's on the runway, and it's supposed to be a blind judging. So he's basically like tainting the judging. Which, like, granted, the silhouette he's putting down, we know is his.
Which is like,
at the same time, you should be playing by those rules, right? Like, that's the whole point. He's not playing by the rules. It's very cocky, and he doesn't like it. You know how Law gets with cocky nature.
I feel Law in a sense. I also, like we're saying, the silhouette alone, girl. Like, you know.
But see, you could say that for a lot of things, but like the whole point, that's the rules, right?
Right, but I'm not making that my only point. I was still going with it is simply that yes, it's the same silhouettes. We could see that. Do I find what Joseph did to be cocky? I couldn't see it that way initially. But then, yes, why are you wearing the same fabric?
Yeah.
Why is this dress that is okay looking now coming down the runway? And then also, no shade, Joseph. This is not to take away from the joy in it all. Baby, you be the loudest of the room when something happens. So everybody now, like,
and that's part of why there's like an animosity, and it's like that shouldn't be the case, right? But like,
it wasn't like that initially, but you had some back-to-back wins, and now it needs to be okay. Chill out,
right? I didn't see it as before, but now
you got voted out, baby. Like the last season, be very grateful we're back in this position and just do the work and just do what you got to do because you did deserve your win over Brian this week, and I am glad Brian's getting checked because yes, Brian, you do be talking cash money in your confessionals, and it's annoying. B thinks that they're above it too, but it feels different when it's coming out from his mouth. Like we've seen him work. It's going to be inconsistent. Ooh, but yes. Ooh, this dress. I
can't. It literally
it's like
looks like a prolapse. I'm sorry.
You got all this right here, like they're going to go on a roller coaster or something. And then the dress is going to prom. Like, I don't know if this is the Twin Towers or oh God, I miss Astroworld. Ooh, this dress. Aaron, it is sad, baby. I'm sorry. But why did y'all put this styling?
And that's the thing. 2 people decided on that. 2 people decided on that hair and makeup. 2 people.
Anna,
and one of them is young.
I need y'all to wire this hair. Oh my God, this hair. Like, Bleeker, you know, that was my biggest pet peeve. Was
I know.
Chloe turn and it be this. What? Wait, what? Lion? We're doing Lion, right? It's Lion, right?
Well, and I know what they're trying to do, but she doesn't have enough hair for that. So put a wig on.
Give her some extensions. Put something. Is it against
when you do that to like a teeny tiny bob? She just looks like Bozo the Clown.
B, you might listen. Aaron, it's between you and Aaron, and I think Aaron's gonna take it. Because you still have time for you and Brian to have your little moments.
I think
Wow,
they're
though.
gonna send Aaron home for sure.
Yeah, this is ugh, ew, a straw that someone was chewing on. Ugh.
That's
Oh.
how paper straws look to me when.
Or those ketchup holders. Remember how they used to have them at
Oh yeah,
McDonald's?
when you flatten them out and stuff.
Oh, and ketchup was so good back then. You could do that.
Now there's a whole bunch of sugar in it. Blech.
I hate those packets. That's why I like the Whataburger so much, because those little they have them little dippers for you.
You can open them. Those packets, the squirters, the little squirty ones. You can open them like those. You know that, right?
There's not enough room for that to make sense for me. But that's cool. You can open them like that. That just doesn't make sense to me to open them.
What do you
like
mean?
What I mean is, if I go for my drawer and get it and then put it up here, I just wouldn't be able to see me opening it like an actual packet of the Whataburger ketchup that I'm talking about, like a dipping sauce kind of situation. Is what
Yeah, it's the same thing though. It's still like a scoop in there.
Are you talking about the
That's how I
Heinz
eat it.
one? Or are you talking
Yeah,
about
the Heinz ones that are like
I wasn't talking about that one specifically.
not the cup one, the one that you could still squeeze or pull.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about that one. I know which one you're talking about now. That one, that specific restaurant, Wendy's, I think sells those. No, I think they changed it back. I was talking about the Whataburger one that is not as big as the Heinz ketchup one, but then I was thinking that you were talking about just those packets. That's why I was like, what do you mean you can do that with the ketchup? Because I was like, that wouldn't.
No, that's what I was saying. I was like, no, like the ones that are
It
actually
was
still
the squirting
plastic.
part. Yeah, when you said the squirting, that's what I was like.
No,
How
I
could
was
the
like
squirters
the
do
ones
that?
that you could still squirt and open. No, you could still
That's what
open
I
them
was
up.
like, this was me. I was like, yo,
I was like,
y'all.
what do you? There's a cup in there.
I
Though.
was about to go to my cabinet and be like, I'm gonna try to open this up.
I have one here too. Wait, I have one right here. I'm not even
I was
joking.
gonna take that packet and make a square. I kid you not. I was like, you know what?
One of these motherfuckers.
See, yeah, I was talking about the other
No,
one.
yeah, I mean, this is what, like, where you could tear and squeeze.
Yeah,
but
not
like,
enough of them sell those. They should though, but they don't have the Heinz.
I love that they look like
contracts.
little ketchup bottles.
That was their best invention, because
So
they do have
cute.
they have them in mustard too, which I thought was a gag. I was like, oh, that was so smart of them to do. Yeah, more
I have a
hey,
little
fast food.
condiment bag.
Y'all need more of those, because those Heinz ones are where it's at, to be honest with you. I prefer the dip versus the squirt. I like the.
It depends on what I'm eating. Depends on what I'm eating, I think.
I can't squirt on a fry. The fry deserves a dip, unless I'm
Maddie's a conditional squirter.
That's right. That's right. Not everyone can make you squirt. But anywho,
she's gotta have the right stimulation.
With this picture up is wild. I thank y'all so much.
Yeah, everybody's looking down like I'm shameful. Oh.
B's like, do I squirt? No, I don't want to know. We appreciate you for being here today. We passed the 2-hour mark, so we hit the median.
You know what? You know what, though? Normally that's like for one episode. I'm proud of us. We fit 2 episodes into that. High five.
You know, because as my batteries.
Oh my God! Now is your microphone. Just one of them days. Just one of them days. Oh, you're gonna flood my basement and rust my Bowflex. To what end? To what end?
I'm so tired of the microphone disconnecting. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're gonna wrap this up. I had a long scream while I was on mute. I appreciate you for being here. Bleeker, last of social media Mohicans, if you would, for us, please.
I am at itsbleekerxo on Twitter. Instagram is itsbleekerxo, which is also my Venmo. You can reach me there. You'll see me more yappy over at Twitter, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Thanks, Bleeker, for being here. Everybody, I'm on the last bit of my social battery. TV battery, all battery. I've been up since 6 a.m. So yes.
You got up early too. Oh.
And I watched like, what is this? 4 shows today because I had to do this week's Project Runway and then this week's Canada Drag Race All Stars. Then I had to rewatch these 2 episodes over again. So I'm a little bit burnt out on the TV today. So I will be catching back up with you tomorrow for Drag Race Down Under, which I will record early in the morning for my Patreon folks. And then I will be going live at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow to then talk about said show, followed by the Sunday with the Canada's Drag Race is what I'll be reviewing. See y'all. Canada's Drag Race is what I'll be reviewing tomorrow at 12:30. It will be a very early episode of Drag Race Down Under that I do for Patreon. And then Latina Royale will be the one that I do Monday. That is the Sunday. The schedule will be posted. Just to give you all an idea. You'll see it. It'll be there, and I will post it. Just know I have the schedule in my head right now. I can't convey it vocally. All links in the About section. Patreon, $3 a month, and everything else available to you. And if you wanted to drop a tippy poo in my jar, please and thank you. It's paypal.me/Matty-Rants, cash up $724 and Venmo-Rants. I'll see you tomorrow for more recaps, reviews, and reactions. And Bleeker and I will be back here next Friday for the actual episode and not 2 episodes. Yeah, so we'll get into it a little bit more deeper into it next time, as this one was a double duty episode. So thanks y'all for your patience while we took that break. And again, get in the comment section and talk about these 2 weeks episodes and who you want to see go home.
And who I want to see?
All of us, yeah. I'm on a rock, paper, scissors shoot when it comes to that.
And how will Brian make it about B next week? Let's find out.
And is Joseph McCrae going to learn his lesson? Find out on next week's episode of Dragon Ball Project Runway. Because, clearly.
Will Anna have to remake her garment? Will Chloe come back yet again?
Will Law's wig find a new home? We'll find out soon.
How come Tyra doesn't speak anymore? The last
She's afraid of the fast fashion comedy.
No, literally, the second she spoke, Law shut her down, and she hasn't really spoken since.
She said, maybe I still do fly economy. And that
she said, I guess I'm not a part of a bulk panel where I'm the lead anymore. Oh.
Law said, be a mean girl, Tyra. Be like you are to those girls back on your show back in the day. And
she's trying to rehabilitate her image, so she's the Paula Abdul this season.
She's trying to, but melted ice cream always touches. I don't know anymore, y'all. Can we leave? We're out of here.
It's ice cream, but it's also hot. Anyways.
We know, you know what? Anyone who enjoys that needs to be studied. Ooh. Oh, Bleeker, I know. Yep. Okay, that's some lore. All right, we'll talk to y'all later.
Scene.
Bye, everybody.
Listen.